AITA for not taking money out of my son's college fund to give to my husband's wife for her daughter's college fund. I, 30F, have an 11-year-old son with my ex-husband, 42M. My husband and I had struggled a lot when my son was first born, up until my ex and I divorced when my son was 5. My husband and I kept it civil. We didn't even go to court for child support or visitation. We simply did a 50-50th split and have an expense fund for our son that we used to split all the expenses 50-50ths between us. My husband's wife knows about our fund account and thought it was an awesome idea. She even started to do the same with her daughter's father. We all get along fairly well. Around 3 years ago, I landed an awesome job and now earn enough to live extremely comfortably. Within these 3 years, I paid off my entire home, my student loans, and even added $50,000 to my son's college fund. I will continue to add to his fund with the thought that if he doesn't want to go to college, he can buy his first home with the money. Last weekend, I had a barbecue at my home where my ex-husband and his wife complimented me on all the new home improvements I did to my home. They asked me if it was a good idea since I don't own the home. I quickly said I own the home paid in full in a joking manner. They said, "Prove it." So I showed them all the paperwork for my home and my son's college fund. My ex-husband looked at me as if I dropped a bomb right on his front lawn and asked where did all the money come from. I told them about my job, and his wife looked sad, and they excused themselves. Later, I had gotten a call from his wife saying flaunting my wealth in their faces, knowing they are struggling hurts them. She went on to say that my son will not be treated the same if his sister knew that his future is basically handed to him and she'll have to work all her life for the same luxury and opportunities as her brother. I reminded her that our kids are only siblings by marriage, and it's something that just comes with having a blended family. Not everything is fair. She went on to say I should at least split the fund in half or help pay for their mortgage on their home. I had told her I could do so, but I'm not going to. All things considered, I'm not obligated to help anyone but my son financially, especially a child I have no claim to. My son came to me saying my ex-husband demanded he splits the fund once he turns 18 with his stepsister. My son said he doesn't want his funds split, and I reassured him that it wasn't going to be. Ever since then, my ex-husband's family has been going out of their way to contact me in regards to my money. I've helped his brother with a few hundred because he needed a new water heater, but that's all. I told my ex-husband to stop mentioning my money to his family, and he said if I can't help his daughter, the least I could do is help his family out. I said no and restricted our contact to email. His wife is still calling, and his family has recently asked me to help out with my ex-niece's wedding plans, which I said no to. I loved my ex-niece, but she's no longer my niece, sadly, so I can't. So, AITA.